Hello. What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up, y'all? What's up? Hi. Hi. How you doing? I'm actually going to move my head over. I'm going to move my head. Let's go bring it down here into the corner. Again, the reason I'm my head's so small is because I'm what's it called? I'm going to use this video. So that's why. Okay? So good to see you guys. Thank you for allowing me to have that little break there. Looks like we are good on that side there. So you guys can actually see, I'm looking at the video here right now. You can actually see how I laid it out already. So you kind of can see it already. But good to see you all. Welcome, my friend. Welcome back. Cheers to you. Copy. All right, let's get drawn, guys. I don't want to waste any time because I wasted a lot of time already. So let's pull up my reference here. Let's get going. Hey, buddy. Hey, but the Barbarian is here. The Barbarian's here. There you go. Callum, how you doing? Fellow Doe. Comic Nerd Artist is back. Good to see you, my friend. Icy Fox. Okay, let's go. Walk to do. Oh, can't go right now. Let me just put on my other camera. As you can tell, I'm a little warm. Oops, I just broke my other camera. There you go. I broke my other camera, guys. It needs to be here. Okay. Just recording on that side. Hope you did well on your test. Hey, Henry. Good to see you, buddy. All right. Let's go. Oh, by the way, guys, one more time. And, it doesn't matter too much because, what matters more is that you guys support the YouTube video that's coming out on Saturday. I did a brand deal for Marvel's Realm of Champions for Kabam Games. So that video is coming out on Saturday. Now, they did ask me if I could post a couple tweets. So if you guys wanted to check out the tweet and just like it, if you can. Let me see if I have it here. No, that's not it. Let me just put the tweet in the chat. If you guys could do me the huge solid, okay, huge favor, and just go to the tweet and like the tweet. If you want to download the game, you definitely can. It's up to you. But if you could do that for me, I put it in the chat right now. So you guys could go ahead and check that out. All right, okay, guys. So let's have some fun. Buddy Jack is here. Let's see. Madiva's back. Michael's here. How you doing, my friend? Emilio is back, doing well. And again, guys, apologies that we haven't live streamed in over a week. I said we were going to go every night, and then you didn't hear from me anymore. And again, mainly because I'm. Hold on, guys. Just making sure I'm recording here. Okay. Mainly because. First of all, let me just erase a little bit here. Just erase too much. Mainly because I was working on that brand deal, so I actually couldn't show anything. So I was working hard on doing that particular piece, and it took me quite the while, my friends. It took me quite the while to get that particular piece done. But now it's done. Actually, I just received the colors, like literally 5 minutes ago. I received the final colors from my colorist. By the way, guys, go check out my buddy Thomas Mason. You could check him out on Mental Studios on Instagram. A wonderful colorist. He does an amazing job, and I wish I could hire him more. But he was able to do that for me in a pinch, and thanks to him, I'm able to do this particular video here. So thanks to him. So thank you to my buddy for doing that for me. Thank you, my friend. But if you have Twitter, yeah, awesome. If you can, go check that out. Hey, Jordan, how you doing? Okay, so if you could check out that tweet, that would be great for sure. If you download it there, that'd be great. But it's actually more important that this weekend you guys check out the video that I put out. That's actually a little bit more important than the tweet. Maybe. But I do want to show. That's the thing with these brand deals. Like they pay me, and we go negotiate a deal for where I'm going to share all this stuff. But at the same time, I want them to perform well, because I want them to get me back. You know, I want them to hire me back if they can. Give me more deals, right? If at all possible, why not? This does not look like her at all, but let me just keep going here. Just bear with me, guys, as I try to figure out this likeness here. It's not working. Look better in color. It'll look better in color. You gotta give up. Looks better in color. But we'll see. We'll see, you guys. Okay, we'll see. Is my first question is David done? Is David done his live stream? Then I don't feel so bad going live with David's done his live stream. I didn't check. There you go. Oh, thank you, Henry. Appreciate that, buddy. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I'm going long tonight, guys. I'm definitely going long tonight because I want to finish this. Okay, I have a wonderful idea for this video, guys. I have a pretty funny video in mind for this, guys. So hopefully you guys like it when it does come out. I'm hoping this video will come out on Thursday, okay, at the latest. If I can get out earlier, I will. But if I'm going to be realistic, Thursday is probably the day that this video comes out. But you guys here, because you're subscribed to the second channel. Because you're subscribed to the second channel. You get to see the artwork first, okay? But the video I have in mind is a lot of fun. I can't wait to actually film the extra parts for it. It's a lot of fun. I'm super excited about it. Okay. So I'm hoping to film all that tomorrow, but I do want this colored as well. At the same time, I want this colored. I think this will look better once it's one of those things where it'll probably look better inked. Because it will look like her more in the inked, right? So day's stream is finished. Okay, I don't feel too bad. There you go. Let me do one thing though. Let me share this on the main channel, guys. Let me share this. Just share this on the main channel. Here it goes. Yeah. So there you go. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Which is the hardest thing, draw or edit? I'd say the edit, to be honest with you. Because I'm an okay editor, not bad. So but if I could get someone better to do it for me, why not? But definitely trying to learn new things every time, for sure. Definitely. Let's just say I'm trying, guys. I'm trying with the edits, but it's editing is an art form all to itself, as you guys know. It's part of the deal, though. Definitely part of the deal. Let me just get a good. Just wanted to get her outfit in here. So there you go. Let's see here. Hey, Adam, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. By the way, let's go. We'll do it a little bit later. Oh, thank you very much, Jordan. Appreciate it, my friend. Appreciate it. So yeah, I feel nice and warm. You see I got my little blanket here. I'm ready for the long haul, guys. Ready for the long haul. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Let's see here. Not bad, not bad. Let's see here. Imagine Toby dies at Ned. Toby. What do you see? Imagine Toby dies at the Ned, and Toby's actually the mentor figure for Peter. Are you saying Ned dies? Ned can't die. He's my son. So how's everyone doing tonight, guys? Maybe some of you haven't been to the first stream. We did this stream earlier. So we started about an hour and a half ago, and then I had a quick meeting that I had to take care of, which is done now. So now we could go for the long haul, guys. We're going to have some fun tonight. All right? I need to get more... looking at right now, it's always fun when you go away and you come back to your drawing. And then I could, see, I really need to get a little bit more finessed with my inks. I wish I was at Richard Friend level or a Jimmy Reyes level. I'd love to be. Not quite there yet. Not quite there. What do you mean yet? I'll never get there. I'd love to be as good as those guys. But there you go. Let's see here. Are you streaming tomorrow? We'll see. Guys, look out. This week we are... the goal is... Okay, so once this video is done... so I would actually say... who asked me that? Buddy? I would actually say, buddy, that tomorrow probably not. And the reason is because I'm going to be trying to get this video out. So if I'm streaming tomorrow night, that means that this drawing isn't done. This drawing has to be done tonight because I need to color this tomorrow if I have any chance of this video coming out for either Wednesday or Thursday. And this video has to come out on Thursday or it won't come out till next week, which I don't want because next week I have some plans for some videos for next week already. But the hope is on a Thursday night. Oh man, we'll have to start on Thursday night. Well, hopefully Wednesday night. That's what I'm hoping, guys. Wednesday night, we're going to start our Mandalorian drawing, guys. You guys know I'm going to be doing another Mandalorian drawing, and it's going to be pretty extensive. So that's going to take me a few nights, guys. So it's like it's going to be kind of like the it's going to be kind of like the Avengers piece or the what's it called? Yeah, the Infinity War piece. It's going to be kind of like that, in where I'm going to have 8 parts to it. And we're going to do it all live here. All live here, guys. So we're going to be doing that very, very soon, okay? So there you go. Okay, it's looking more like her now. A little bit better. So there you go. Let's see here. Toby to die at the end. That does make sense. It does. Well, he's the oldest, So we'll see. We'll see. I'm super excited for it. So for those of you who weren't able to make the earlier stream, for what I'm actually drawing today, we are drawing pretty much a Spider-Verse piece. It's definitely a Spider-Verse piece. So I'm drawing everyone who has been rumored and confirmed to be in the movie. Okay, so like I'm not drawing all the supporting characters or anything like that. Like, so I'm not gonna. So I'm not gonna draw, like, for example, Flash Thompson or any of those guys. However, of course, Ned's got to be in here. Ned's going to be in here. MJ's going to be in here. But everyone who's rumored for this movie, they're going to be in this piece. Okay. So there you go. Tizard, I wish. Did you see he did a video with Zach King today? Did you see that? That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. And it was good to see. Speaking of Zach, and again, guys, I don't mean to keep talking about Zach, but he's my buddy, my boy. But it was great to see him. He presented a Streamy Award on the weekend. I'm not sure if you guys caught the Streamy Awards this weekend. And he was nominated for Breakout Creator. But there was no way he was going to win. We all know there was no way he was going to win that because it was he was up against Charlie D'Amelio. Like, you're not going to win against Charlie D'Amelio. I love you, Zach, but you're not going to win against Charlie. He knew that too. There was no way. But he got to present an award, which is pretty cool. So let's see here. Can I draw Dude Perfect? I did before though. I did draw Dude Perfect. Well, I did that from the 50 YouTuber thing. And I did mention before that I was thinking about doing like another one. And total transparency, I was going to draw I was going to do 100 YouTubers. I was planning on doing that. But, I opted against it. I decided to do that. Instead of doing that, I opted to do that Among Us video instead, which isn't doing that well. Well, isn't doing well on my channel. However, it did give me a lot of buzz. Let's just say that. That's definitely my most liked tweet in a long time. That particular video. My most liked tweet. And that's what got, Pewds to notice me. PewDiePie to notice me. But, in terms of actual growth of a channel, it didn't really matter. Like I keep telling you guys, like getting shout-outs from bigger YouTubers doesn't really help too much, to be honest with you. Especially depending on the type of content you do. Unless you do like content that's very similar to that creator. But if you get shout-out from a very big creator with a lot of audience, unless that audience is really into like art, they're not really going to follow over. So that's a little tip for you guys. Like unless you're doing something that's very similar to that particular person you're collabing with. That's why I always say it's better to collab with people that do similar things to you. Okay? That's why you'll get more benefit from that. You'll get more apt to get more followers from that if you collaborate with somebody who does similar things. Like because let me give you an example. The Rock shared a piece of mine a long time ago on Instagram. And I was super excited back then, right? When that happened. Though, the same time, the people who liked his post, because it got almost 1 million likes on his thing, but, how many of those people are actually into art? Not many. And how many of them are just liking it because The Rock just shared it, right? Not many, right? So good side and bad side to the collabs. So I would always say to you guys, if you're going to try to collab with somebody, try to collab with somebody that's very similar to what you do. And then you'll probably benefit from it more, right? So. Hey Ashley, thank you. Hiroka Comics is back. Good to see you. Low Bala still excited about Loki. There you go. Oh boy, thank you, Tizark. Thank you very much, my friend. Let's see. Yeah, when I laid this out earlier, guys, I was actually very, very pleased with the layout for this. I haven't been this excited about a layout in a while. By the way, guys, when I laid out, and just to give you guys a heads up, I mentioned this earlier. The next one that's going to get the Rock treatment and the what's it called, the Rock treatment and the Ryan Reynolds treatment. It's going to be Keanu Reeves, okay? So the Keanu Reeves one. And to be honest, the Keanu Reeves, I actually wanted that out last week. But the brand deal came along. And, was, quite, it helped. Let's just say it helped a lot. The brand deal. So I spent all of last week doing the brand deal. So again, guys, that's why I didn't go live last week. It's because I had to do the brand deal. And unfortunately, I couldn't do that live because I needed approval on a lot of things with that particular brand deal. So that's why I didn't go live last week. So I apologize for those of you who are waiting for me to go live. That's what happened. But again, I should be going live a lot more often this week. Okay, I think that's good enough. Okay. Hold on, guys, just 1 second. I'm just going to change the battery on one of my cameras here. So yeah. Oh yeah, the Keanu Reeves thing. Let me just continue talking about that. There's over 60 Keanu Reeves I have in that drawing, and there's over 60 Keanu Reeves. But the thing is, he wears the exact same thing. In most of his movies, he's wearing stuff that's very similar, very, very, very similar. So. It is what it is, my friends. It is what it is. Okay, so just changing my cameras there, guys. We're going to do work on the next character here. Alright, so Keanu Reeves would make a good Adam Warlock. Well, they did tease that, right? They did tease Adam Warlock in the last Guardians of the Galaxy movie, which seems like a long time ago, eh? Doesn't it? Seems like quite a while ago. 1 second here, my friends. Let me just gonna move the camera up here, guys. 1 second, okay? Just tilt it back up. Thank you, Charles. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Thank you for stopping by. We just zoom up a little bit so you guys can see what's going on. All right. All right. Is that the talk, buddy? Oh, I haven't heard that talk. Really? It could be Namor? Actually, yeah, that'd be a great one. You know what? Keanu Reeves would make a great Namor. I think he would, for sure. So this next one I'm going to draw here is actually not rumored, but I felt I needed to include him. Okay, so there you go. Hey, Michael, are you talking about the band? You know, there's a band called that. They sing a song called Peaches. Have you heard that song, Peaches? Peaches come from a can. They were put there by a man in a factory downtown. If I had my own way. That's an old song. I remember singing that when I was in is that grade school or high school? Something like that. I forgot if it was grade school or high school. I don't remember. So this guy here is not rumored. He's one of the few that's actually not rumored, but I'm going to include him. And hopefully you'll see why as I go along in the piece, okay? So hopefully you guys will see why I'm including this character here, okay? Who do you guys think it is? Yeah, Keanu would be an awesome Namor. I think that would be great. Yeah. The Rock as Namor, yeah, but really The Rock as anybody, you know? Really The Rock as anybody. Yeah, but I don't know if they would use The Rock. Just because of the Shazam thing. I'm trying to think. How many have I actually crossed over? I've done both. I'm trying to remember now. I've done DCEU and MCU. I'm trying to remember. Right? Hi, Mel. Welcome back. Yeah. So... I should customize a plane. Not a bad idea. By the way, guys, you know the what's it called? To actually do what we did with that stadium, that's a lot of work. Like, you guys don't understand. Like, if you're not in the actual visual effects world, it's actually a ton of work to do what we did with the stadium. Because you notice a lot of the times the shots were moving, right? They were moving shots. So it's more than just like kind of painting, doing a matte painting. It was a lot of work. A lot of work. And again, kudos to Dr. Masaki, guys. Make sure you subscribe to Mr. Dr. Masaki. Dr. Masaki. Buddy, Mr. Dr. Masaki. He did a lot of the projection. Like, it's a lot of work, guys. A lot of After Effects work to get those things going on the stadium. But yeah, we had that idea because at that time when we did the stadium customization, when we first made that video, like, customizing was at its peak at that time. People were, that was when Zach was at the height of doing phones. Everyone was doing Hydro Flask at that time. Stuff like that. Like, people were, they were customizing everything. They're customizing everything. So makes it, so that whole Ryan Reynolds thing, that wasn't there like in February. It definitely wasn't there in February. So there, DC or DCEU? I'd say DCEU. That's what I was thinking. What do you think of Christian Bale as Gore the God Butcher? Yeah, that's right. They finally made that announcement, what he was playing. I think all of us were trying to figure out what he was playing. I think a lot of us thought he was going to be Better Ray Bill. Everyone thought he was going to be Better Ray Bill. But I'll be honest with you guys. Like, I'm not too entrenched in the lore of Thor. So I'm actually not very familiar with that character. So maybe you guys could tell me how cool that character is, because I don't even know what he looks like, if I'm going to be 100% honest. I'm going to be here like, oh yeah, I'm a comics aficionado. I have no idea what he looks like. Am I drawing JJJ? That's a great question. I had him in the original layout. But then as I went along and I started adding stuff to it, I really do want to add him, so we'll see. It's one of those things where we'll see if I can fit him in. As of right now, the way layout is right now, I actually don't have him. I originally did, but then I started adding things, and for the balance of the image, I opted to take him out. It was a harder decision, but we'll see. We'll see. It does make sense that he would be here for sure. Let's see here. It was funny seeing him in the Ryan video. Are you talking about Christian? By the way, guys, if you saw my buddy Christian, Popcross Studios, appear in that video. So I'll let you guys know the reason we met in that video was because he was delivering that Minecraft drawing. So that's where he surprised me with that Minecraft coloring. So if you guys remember, we did that collab about it was like a long time ago. That was back in February, where I did that Minecraft in a Marvel style, and I got Christian to color it, right? And then he surprised me with the animation he did. So that was the same day when we filmed that part of the video. that was when he showed me that Minecraft thingy. So if you go back to that video where it's that his Minecraft coloring video, that's the same day. You'll see there we're all wearing the same things and everything. So again, just to prove that we didn't do that recently, because that was one thing I was worried about. I was worried about getting those comments like, "Hey, wear your masks," and all that stuff when we filmed that back in February. And actually, and it was nice. Nobody made that comment at all, which was really, really, really nice. So it's good. My audience gets it. They get it. So. Has your art ever gotten you a date? Nope. Nope. That's a good question, though. How about for you guys? Has art ever gotten you guys a date? Nope. Not me. Let's see here. Beta? Is it Beta Rayville? Beta Rayville. Whatever. Let's see here. Well, we'll see, my friend. Like, I have the entire thing laid out already. I know exactly where everything's going right now. And if you look carefully, you can actually see the sketch. I did a sketch here already for everything. So, which took me a while. But... Can I draw Billy McGuire dancing? As fun as that would be, no, that's not really part of it. Like, to be honest, I could have added a lot to this piece, right? But I wanted to do something that was, to be honest, faster than what I've been doing, but effective at the same time. Sometimes it's a challenge, you know? You know my motto, more is more. But also, you know, sometimes it's a challenge just trying to find if I could find a way to do something where I don't have to draw every single, you know, all this detail. But at the same time, you know, draw something extremely cool at the same time. So that's always the challenge. Can I do something where I don't need to do 5 million lines and still have it be effective as a video? This is definitely possible. Iron Man, 10 minute, 1 minute, 10 second proved it's possible. But at the same time, that was 3 years ago, right? 3-4 years ago. Times have changed. Things don't work anymore. That type of video doesn't work anymore, unfortunately. So, another poetry or has gotten me a date. Sorry, Charles. Oh, that's great. See Shep draw. That's great. Who's my favorite Marvel character? Wolverine. Gotta go with Wolverine. It's just a fun character, you know. Should customize a camera. Maybe. You know, probably the next thing I the next thing I customize would be something I want to write off and give as a gift. Let's see. Okay, take care, buddy. Rate all the Marvel trailers that came out on Thursday out of 10. No. Let me see if I could tell you my favorite, though. Well, you know, let's talk about it. The WandaVision, another amazing trailer, another still trying to figure out what's going on. Still trying to figure out what's going on. You know what's making me more excited about that is just seeing how excited Andy is about that. Well, of course, he's, his name's on the poster, right? He's, that's his show, right? That's his show. So I'm super excited for him, more than anything else. So it just looks super, super duper cool. By the way, guys, if you're not subscribed to Andy and Anthony, please do. Please do subscribe to them. They're pretty awesome. Just look up Andy Park or Anthony Francisco on YouTube, and you'll find their channels. You're going to learn immensely from them. To be honest, these are the guys you want to learn from. You don't want to learn from me. I don't work for Marvel. I mean, I don't work for their concept art division, right? I've done my posters and stuff, but they're the guys. To me, you know how hard it is to be a Marvel concept artist, like an in-house Marvel concept artist. You got to be like the best of the best, right? To be in there, and for Anthony and Andy to be in there, holy cow! Like, that's a dream job for tons of people to be in there and to be in that kind of position. Yeah, so check out my buddy Andy Park on YouTube, Andy Park Art. I believe, I'm trying to remember Anthony's, because I believe it's like Uber Monster 20. I think that's his YouTube handle. So go follow those guys. Go follow those guys, all right? So. Oh, Tizard, is this your first time watching one of my live streams? Well, welcome, my friend. Welcome. Tizard, weren't you the one who got the imposter thingy first? Was that you? I'm trying to remember. Weren't you the first one who actually guessed correctly the imposter thingy? Trying to remember. There you go. Hey, Michael, do your homework. Do your homework, my friend. I should make my own comic book. I'm thinking about it, my friends. Thinking about it. But again, I don't want to draw it. That's the thing. I am done comics, my friend. I'm done in terms of when I say I'm done comics, I'm done drawing comics. I'm done. That was one part of my life that I'm extremely happy I got through. But the drive to it's hard drawing comics, dude. It really is. Though at the same time, like for example, my kid's story. Like, I know, guys, you guys would rather I draw that than me hiring somebody to tell the story. I know it would do better if I was the one who draw that book, but I'm trying to figure it out still, So, hey, Tyler Arts, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Hello, Justin. I love the poster on the WandaVision poster, right? Right on. Yeah, so it's going to be really interesting. It's really, really interesting to see what happens. Okay, guys, just switching the camera over. I think we're pretty much done. Oops. We are done, Mr. Sandman. Now we're going to... Actually, I'm going to go up here. We're going to draw one up here, so... Make sure I get that properly. Now, this guy was rumored. The next one was rumored to be in it, okay? He was rumored. So we'll see, and I think it would be amazing if this next person I draw here is in it. We'll see. Let's see here. There you go, half-ass awesome. There you go. Well, the only problem with, what's his name, Bala says like, Miles should be in there. But the only problem is, I don't know what he looks like. Right, so, that's why he won't be, I'm sure once we get the official casting and all that stuff, we will definitely you know, I'll be doing another piece once it's official, everything, right? So. Okay, Bella, thank you so much, but yeah, please don't spam. Please don't spam, my friend, okay? I just put you in timeout for now, okay? But please don't spam because it kind of ruins the experience for everyone else. But thank you. Thank you for being a big fan. I appreciate it, my friend. All right. There you go. Which Spider-Man actor is my favorite? I'll be honest. I like Andrew Garfield the best. I'll be honest. I like all the Spider-Man. Big fan of all the Spider-Man. But if I'm going to be honest, I actually like the Andrew Garfield. I just like the way he played him. I did. So. Though I am happy that, you know, they didn't, you know, for the MCU Spider-Man, that they didn't replay his origin story. I think it would have felt really played out. You know, to be honest, like when we saw like the Batman, like in Batman v Superman, it felt played out to me too. Like when they showed the Batman origin again, you know, because we always hear about the origin, you know. It's like again. Hey, by the way, have you seen the original mask for the Green Goblin for the first Spider-Man? It looks exactly like the comics. It looked pretty cool. I'll admit, it looks pretty cool. Like, I understand why they went this route, you know, doing the armor suit or whatever. I understand why. But when I saw that, I was like, man, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool, I must say. And it's one of your favorites as well. Can I draw golf? I will, Tizard. I will. I definitely. Deluxe likes the original? Yeah, for sure. No, honestly, I see. No matter who you feel is your favorite Spider-Man, like I could totally see why. But yeah, I really liked Andrew Garfield. I thought he did a fantastic job. Yeah, maybe. Ooh, William Dafoe. That's right. That's right. You got it there, Nerdy Arts. There, you got it. You got it. So you can tell, this section here, this is the Spider-Man, original Spider-Man series section. This section here. So again, it's one of those things where I wish I could draw everything, but I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. There you go. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Peter B. Yep, you're banned, Henry. By the way, Henry, are you reinstated in David's thing? Let's see here. Jordan says, "You're lucky Meredith isn't here." No, Henry, I get why you say that stuff to me. I get that. But you say that stuff to Dave? Come on, man. All right. Let's see here. Did I like Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse? I love that movie. It's a fantastic movie. Saw that in the theater. And that ending, that cracked me up so bad when I saw that ending. I'm pointing at me. Oh, you're pointing at me. No, I'm pointing at you. Pointing at me. Oh, it cracked me up so bad. There you go. There you go. Should play Among Us with your fans. I should. But I won't. Now I'm let's go. Yeah, I don't. You guys know I don't really play games here. And total transparency. The only reason I did that video is because my daughter really wanted me to. My kids. They asked me if I could do that Among Us video, and I thought it'd be a lot of fun, to be honest. And you know, I actually studied a lot before I did that video. And you know, those offline TV guys, they're actually pretty fun. They're funny guys. See, those are kids I wouldn't mind hanging out with. You know, there's other groups of kids that you know, I watch their stuff and I'm like, no, I don't want to hang out with these people. But the offline TV guys, those guys are like, oh yeah, these are guys I could hang out with. I think that'd be fun. Even though I don't play games, you know. So like if they invited me to play Among Us, I'm like, nah, I don't wanna. Nah, I don't wanna. So, there you go. What Shay says, what do you think about Miles being the next Spider-Man? It could definitely happen. Definitely happen. But you know, they did sign Tom long term, so I wouldn't be surprised if we have both. We might see both in there. Yeah, no, I don't think they'll be getting rid of Tom yet. Not yet. So, if Miles does become a big part of it, I really think that's just to spin him off on his own thing, and then Tom's not going anywhere. Not for now. Not right now, you know. Any singing? Maybe later. There you go. Oh, I know, Henry. I know. Yes, Tyler. Yep, he saw the Among Us, and he did see the Gundam as well. He saw both, which is very, very cool. Let's see here. You can also add Miles. Probably not. You know, and again, the only reason I'm not is because there is no actor to play him right now. Like if this was just like a general Spider-Man piece, by all means, for sure. But these are already directly involved with the movies, the live-action movies. That is the live-action movies. So that's why I'm not adding him in here. So, thank you, Bala. Thank you. Do you use Photoshop to color your drawings? Yes. Yes, absolutely. Photoshop's the standard, yes. It really is. Well, again, too, like a lot of people nowadays, they're using Clip Studio Paint right now, which is actually pretty cool. I got a buddy who's been using the Clip Studio Paint. Looks like a pretty powerful program. But, I don't have an iPad, right? So... Yeah, Donald Glover was his uncle. Yeah, he was definitely his uncle. Yeah, Donald would be too old to play Miles. So, anyway, let's see here. Oh man, I could use the pizza. I didn't like I told everyone in the earlier stream. I talked to my doctor earlier this week. My doctor, he told me my cholesterol is through the roof, my friends. I've been having too much fun. So I'm actually on a very strict diet right now. Very strict. Even for me. Very strict diet. So those fast food days are done, my friends. They're done. But it also means, that food that I'm going to be doing, like I'm still going to be doing, the plan is to still do those brands in a Marvel style. I'm still planning on doing those, guys. So don't worry, those will come back once all this other stuff is done. But those will come back. But I can't eat them. I was going to eat them on camera. I can't now. There you go. No, Henry, because I don't know what they look like. I don't know. So, to be honest, guys, this is going to be a very simple drawing. It's not going to be the 5,000 characters or anything like that. It's very simple. For me, anyway. For my standards. Anyway. So, hi, Kevin. So... Oh, thank you, JS Art. I appreciate it. That's not true, but I appreciate that, JS Art. Not when you got Alex Ross here, not when you got David Finch around here, not when you got Andy Park around here. But I appreciate that. I appreciate the sentiment. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate it. No cashews. I'm out of cashews, buddy. I ate them all. Though I can't eat nuts. That I can't eat. So I'm actually technically vegan right now. No, not really vegan. I'm actually going like on a little fast type thing. So for this week, I'm pretty much just eating nothing but veggies. Veggies this week, veggies and nuts. And then I'm going to slowly incorporate the some of the meat back, but I can't eat anything fried anymore. So fried food's gone. Goodbye, fried food. We had a great time. Thank you, fried food. Had a great time. But that's done. And so no more fried food. So when I'm able to eat meat again, it'll be just like chicken with no skin chicken. And so no skin chicken and salmon. That's pretty much the only meat I can eat. It's probably when you get to my age, my friends, that's when the health problems start creeping up. Old man. So not necessarily vegan, but Yeah. So, yeah, no dairy. I'm not even eating any dairy right now. So no more fries. I wish. No, I can't eat sweet potatoes. So if I cook it properly, I can have some fries. You know. If I cook it properly, so I got to. Let me just make sure that my other camera. Oh, yeah, that should be good. So if I cook them properly, and there's a way I can do baked fries. I've seen, but I gotta keep a watch of my salt intake too. So I can eat a sweet potato. Actually, it's funny because before my other diet, I couldn't eat a sweet potato. Now I can. I just can't eat any meat. So if you take a sweet potato and then you cut them up and then you boil them, and then you bake them, right, with a little bit of salt. Though I got to keep my salt intake down as well. Got to keep my salt intake down. Whoops, I drew it too big. Let's do that again, shall we? He's behind. So I've seen recipes like that where you boil the fries, and then you bake them. All right, so they won't be deep fried. But I could have somewhat of a fry, somewhat. Let's see. So we'll see. Poutine. I wish. No cheese for me. No gravy for me. A cheeseless cheeseless, gravyless poutine. Then what's the point of that? What's the point of that? Let's see here. What's your diet? Just no fried foods as well as salt? Yeah, pretty much just veggies right now, my friends. Just vegetables. I get a fruit. Berries mostly. Berries. So that's my joy of the day. It's having some fruit. Though I can't eat too much of it, but just bake them straight up. You definitely could. Oh, that'd be great, Jordan. Yeah, there you go. I'll definitely do that. There you go. Do I know ADC Art Attack? Yep, he's my buddy. ADC. Sometimes he shows up in the chat sometimes, right? So sometimes he shows up in the chat. So you never know. He might show up for all we know. Though I don't think he knows about this channel yet. I don't think I've seen him here. Now this guy is officially. Now this guy here, he's officially in the movie. Like it was put on deadline. He's actually in the movie here. So no cheese means no pizza. Yep, no pizza at all. I wish I could have pizza. Think about it right now. A lot of water. Gotta have a lot of water. Yes, a lot of water. I don't want water. I like water. But I'll tell you, it's nice to get off. I finally get off my Diet Coke kick. I was on a lot of Diet Coke. Earlier this year, I was on a ton of Diet Coke. I wanted to get off Diet Coke anyway. I've been having way too much Diet Coke. Way too much Diet Coke. There you go. Pizza no more, my friends. Pizza no more. Oh, thank you, Alexander. Appreciate that, my friend. Oh. Yeah, for the holidays, I'm just staying home, guys. Just staying home. I can't really do much. Staying here, hanging out with you guys. Hanging out. Hanging out. So the part that's gonna take long here is drawing the arms, right? But I think it would be cool if they did like a multi-dimensional Sinister Six. I think that'd be really awesome, right? Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate that. And that's the rumor. That's what they might be starting that because Doc Ock's coming. And then Electro, he was confirmed. Well, by deadline anyway, like the trades, they're confirming it, right? So the studio has not, right? Like Marvel hasn't, Sony hasn't confirmed, but pretty much the trades, they confirmed that they agreed that Emma Stone and Andrew Garfield, they already they can quote unquote confirmed that they're there. Be a crazy movie, man. I can't wait. I can't wait for this movie, man. Is it me or do all the big YouTubers know each other? Well, you know, we have a lot of common. And thank you for reminding me. I get back to Chloe. I might be on Chloe's podcast soon. Chloe Rose. So we're going to have a nice chat. I haven't gotten back to her yet. She just emailed me. I have to get back to her. But yeah, hopefully I'll be on Chloe's podcast soon. But yeah, you know, to be honest, like that's, you know, the YouTuber, like we have a lot in common. We know what it takes to get to where we are right now, you know. So it's like that bond, you know. So Emma Stone, yeah, that's right. So we'll see. That's a good point. Could Emma Stone be playing a Spider-Gwen type character? Could be. Good question. Hope Jake Gyllenhaal's still Mysterio. I think so. I think they're all coming back, man. They're all coming back. Oh, Henry, you wait and see, my friend. You wait and see. Yeah, so we'll see. Like, to be honest, I haven't gotten back to her yet. She just messaged me. I will have to message her back. Like, and Christopher, I think you were the one who introduced me to Chloe, right? I think you were the one who introduced me to her channel, right? Ryan Reynolds is gonna be Doctor Strange too. I hope that'd be fun. That would be fun. By the way, guys, if you like my humor, you're going to like this video. So this will be a test on how many people actually like my humor when this video comes out, guys. Thank you, Galactican. Thank you very much. Did you hear Bailey J's daily vlog episode that went up? It was funny listening to her fake interview. I didn't see that one yet. I haven't seen that one. Bailey's awesome, man. Bailey's awesome. Never met Bailey. Never met her in real life. In real life. Again, I was supposed to meet all those guys. What was that last year? I was supposed to go to VidCon last year. I told you guys that. So I was supposed to be with that gang, that whole art gang. Or as we call Jazza and the girls. It was like Jazza, and then all the girl YouTubers, art YouTubers were there. I was supposed to be with them, kind of balance it out, you know, but it didn't happen. Again, because I was working on that Star Wars thing, or that Star Wars piece. Because I told you that I was, you know, I had that big Asia trip coming up. And I needed to get as far as I could on that Star Wars drawing before I left. So unfortunately, I had to cancel. I couldn't go. I was so excited to go. So. Maybe Mythbusters, but my podcast kind of went on hiatus again because, like, a myriad of reasons, but mostly because as you guys know, my buddy, my best friends in the world, Mr. Mark Michael, he used to help me out with all of that, and he did a fantastic job. But again, he's knee deep in studies right now, so. It's kind of hard to keep up. That's one thing. It's hard to keep up with everything, guys. It's just hard to do everything. It's so hard. Do I live in Canada? I do. I live in Toronto. Well, thank you, Bala. Thank you. I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you. There you go, Michael. Well, because the problem is, Michael, you're trying to follow every single line. Now that job was easier for me because I wasn't following anything, right? I was just, just trying to, just adding stuff where I could and just having some fun with it. When you're actually trying to follow the same amount of lines, it will take longer because half of the time you're just trying to look and see what I'm doing. Like for me, it was just like free form, right? So I was just trying to add in as much junk as I could. But I'm telling you, like, I'm not sure if you're done, my friend, Michael. I'm not sure if you're done the Metroplex round, but if you're not, like, you don't have to follow me verbatim. Why don't you go ahead and just add in your own detail, right? Just try adding in your own stuff. I think you'll be faster and it'll be a little bit more of your own, So. Oh, thank you, Bob. There you go. Artables, he definitely is. There you go. Canadian bacon or American bacon? I'll go American. Canadian bacon it's more like ham, right? Have you ever had Canadian bacon? It's more like a ham. It's like so. But to be honest, I can't have either now. So that question just makes me depressed. Thanks for making me depressed, man. I'm just depressed now. Can you please upload more tutorials? Yes, I actually missed last Sunday. I forgot to put up the tutorial last Sunday, so I will probably put it out a little bit later today. So, one second here, my friends. Let's just do this. So there you go. How old am I? Old. Old enough to have health problems. What's up, Robert? What's up, Robert? There you go. Oh, boy. Fun, fun, fun for the whole family. Fun, fun, fun. See, this is going to be the hard part here. There you go. What? No bacon? Nope. I wish. Oh, thank you, Bella. Appreciate that, my friend. Should draw a very detailed R2-D2. That'd be fun. Why did I stop doing the Marvel piece? Because to be honest, it wasn't doing well. Two reasons. Number one, it wasn't doing well. And number two, I felt that it wasn't the time for it. Like, I know it would do better if I waited. That's why I decided to put it on hold, that particular video. That video will do much better once WandaVision comes out. Because as of right now, like the Marvel Universe, it's not as... Well, at that time anyway, when I pulled it, it wasn't as hot. It's much hotter now. It is much harder after all those announcements. It's on the forefront now of people's minds now again, which is great. So we'll see. It's one of those things. We'll see. So I probably will do it in January. That's what I'm thinking. January, closer to WandaVision. I think it'll actually be much better once WandaVision comes out, because now we finally have some MCU content for the first time in literally how long, guys? Like a year? More than a year now, right? So crazy football game. Oh yeah, Monday Night Football. I haven't been paying attention. Hi Gigi. Hi. Let's see. Is he, Henry? Have you been watching The Mandalorian, man? Oh. Okay, thank you, Tizart. Great to have you here. Congrats on being the first one to get the Among Us. Imposters, my friend. Congrats. So you guys, Tizar was the first one to get who was the imposter, but he guessed. Tizar guessed. I'm not sure he or she, but the guessed. Where then the one other person actually got it and why they were the imposters. But the reason they got it was because I actually gave a major hint away. I gave away a major hint because no one was getting it. Nobody was getting it. And to be honest, to get it, you had to look really, really close. Really, really close to the drawing. So I forgot who actually got it. I don't remember. I pinned their comment. I totally forgot the name of the person. And then once that person got it, then I took out the hint. I deleted that comment with the hint. Okay, take care, Jordan. I'm tired too, Jordan. Actually, don't. I actually feel pretty good, to be honest with you. Right now, I feel all right. But then after Jordan's comment, it made me a little tired. But I need to get a lot further than I am right now, guys. So we'll try to go a little bit longer. Let's see here. It's all in my mind, Stella. It's all in my mind. I'm just joking. No, no, no. I know exactly what I'm drawing. I have all my references up here, multiple references here, but I know exactly where everything's going. So yes, the plan is there. Definitely the plan is there. Let's see. Farland's your favorite Spider-Man artist. Don't blame you. He's great. He's fantastic. Well, he definitely gave Spider-Man, like McFarlane gave Spider-Man his iconic look. To be honest with you, he was the first one to draw him with gigantic eyes. He was the very first one to do that. He's the first one to draw him the way we know him. Let me just pull this up a little bit. Thank you, JPX. There you go. Thank you. What are your thoughts on each Spider-Man? What worked, what didn't? Oh, that's a great question. Okay. Well, let's start with the one I'm drawing here. This is the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. I'm trying to think of what didn't work. Because, you know, I thought it was great, you know. Now, I do think that for both the Amazing Spider-Man and the Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, I do feel they were too old, right? Because part of what makes Spider-Man Spider-Man is the whole high school thing, right? But I loved how, you know, you could really feel, you know, how poor he was, you know, in all the movies and stuff like that. I love that because, you know, that's essential to the story, you know. So it's kind of hard to say. That's a tough question. That's a layered question, my friend. That's a layered one. Very, very layered. So. But again, my favorite Spider-Man is the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. Though I do love all of them. I think they all did a fantastic job. I think they all did a fantastic job. Just if you put me on the spot, ask me which one's my favorite one. It's the Andrew Garfield one. Again, but the only thing with the Andrew Garfield one is that I do feel like he felt too old. He felt too old for the role. Now the Tom Holland Spider-Man, that was the only one that was kind of age appropriate. That's what I felt. Definitely age appropriate. But I do get, you know, with the current Spider-Man, I do get where people are saying that, you know, he feels a little bit more like Iron Man Jr. more than Spider-Man. Though, you know, but out of the three, him getting that costume makes the most sense in the MCU. It just makes the most sense. Like, how would a kid be able to make a really cool costume like that on his own? Like, literally, for both Andrew Garfield and for Tom Holland, and for what's his name, Tobey Maguire. It's like they made the costume on their own. Like, how would you make a costume like that on your own? Doesn't make sense, right? So the Tony Stark connection, it's definitely the one that makes the most sense in how he could get a really cool costume. But at the same time, it turned him into Iron Man Jr., if you can be honest, right? That's exactly what happened. So, oh, thank you, Deluxe. Appreciate that, my friend. Galactica, and probably not. Probably not. Again, because I'm only doing the live action ones. And we don't have a live action Miles Morales yet. So, but you never know. He might show up in the movie, for sure. Like, we have a live action Prowler. Because that was essentially Donald Glover. But we don't have, you know, Miles Morales. Not yet. But we will. We definitely will. It's just a matter of when. There's no question we will eventually get a Miles Morales Spider-Man in the MCU. Where's Sonyverse? I highly doubt Sony's going to give up that. It's going to take a long time before Sony gives up the Spider-Man license, right? So. Let's see here. Hi, Janaki. Hi, Janaki. How you doing, my friend? Now, you know what? I actually did like the fact that when it comes to the webbing, I actually did like what they did in the first Spider-Man. I like the fact that it was organic. That makes more sense to me. That makes more sense to me than him making the web. You know what I mean? It actually makes more sense, even though that's how it's been in the comics for years. It makes more sense to me that the web would be an organic thing that comes from him. So. Because how could he afford all of that webbing, right? He must have been massive amounts of that webbing, right? So yeah. Thank you, Master Chief. Thank you. The organic webbing seems painful. Yeah, it makes more sense. Well, it makes more sense why he could produce massive amounts of it, right? Massive quantities of it, right? So, okay, guys, we're going to get into our first big head here. Do you know when the Venom 2 trailer's coming out? I wish I knew. But probably won't know for a long time. So. Okay, we're going to draw our first Spider-Man here, guys. Just give a second. There you go. Nope, Phoenix, nope. Nope. I'm only drawing the ones that were either rumored to be in the movie or confirmed to be in the movie in Spider-Man 3. So, you should make an animation video. That takes a long time. No, that's the only thing. I would love to do an animation video, and to be honest, animation videos get a lot of views. If done correctly, of course. But it's definitely not my expertise, so I would love to do an animation video. I would love to do a music video like like what's his name? Like Odd Ones Out did. You know that recent video that he did? Just came out yesterday. Oh, I'm a good person. That was great. I want to do a song like that. That's something I want to do. Yeah, doesn't really look like him. No, I think it's that top part there. I don't like that. Here's a little tip in terms of getting likenesses, guys. Here's a little tip. Less is more. You know what more is more? Less is more. The reason is because you don't want to put too many lines when you're doing someone's likenesses for a couple reasons. Number one, the more lines you put, the older they look. They actually look older. Number two, the mind actually fills in the blanks. So if I don't put all the lines in, your mind will make up the rest. It will actually fill that in for you. So I need to get his hair. I need more ref for his hair. Grab some hair ref. 1 second here, guys. I actually wish I didn't draw this arm here, so whatever. Let's see here. Hey, One Mighty R is here. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Oh, man. My man. That's my Jason Momoa. My man. My man. Don't worry, guys. I'll make it look better in color. Color fixes all. Oh, there you go. Nice. Nice to have clients, my friends. Good to see you. No, I got coffee here, buddy. I got coffee here, Henry. Good to go. Good to go. Let's see here. Any singing today? Maybe not right now. My voice is kind of shot a little bit. You know what? We haven't live streamed in a while, guys. So my voice, and I've been talking nonstop straight for about 3 hours right now. So my voice is actually kind of going a little bit. So maybe not today. Maybe a little bit later when I'm a bit more tired. Right now it's midnight. I actually feel pretty good for midnight. I actually feel pretty solid. There you go. Oh, Michael says, "How old is? Oh, old. How cold is it?" We read what we want to read. How cold is it there? Pretty cold. Pretty cold. I'm trying to think of what it is in Fahrenheit. But you know, I think a lot of us here at this point are international. So it's around 1 degree, 1 degree, something like that Celsius. So what is that Fahrenheit? I think that's like what, 30, something like that. You guys could tell me. Because usually when you tell someone from the States it's 0 degrees, they think it's in Fahrenheit, right? So don't get me wrong, it's cold. It's cold, but not as cold as some might think it is, right? So, oop. Go get him, One Mighty R. Go get him. Go get him. Dave Finch's art is also good. What are you talking about? His is the best. It's the better. Well, I go live tomorrow. Probably not tomorrow, but I will be going live on Wednesday. Probably guarantee on Wednesday. Guarantee. We got to be doing that Mandalorian video, guys. We got to start that. It's the last episode of Mandalorian this week, guys. By the way, guys, for the Mandalorian streams, I'm going to tell you right now. For the Mandalorian streams, it's going to be full spoilers. Full spoilers, guys. So I'm gonna have that comment up. Full spoilers because it's actually part of what I'm drawing. Okay. So unfortunately, I know a lot of you guys don't have Disney Plus, or you don't have access to it. Okay. So that's really up to you if you want to go into the streams or not. And I apologize in advance. But in order for me to do the drawing properly, I need to draw the spoilers. Okay, so it might as well be a full spoiler thing, okay? Oh, thank you, Carlos. Appreciate that, my friend. Thank you very much, my friend. So it'll be full spoilers, okay? Full Mandalorian spoilers. So I'm warning you now. But I will relegate it to the one piece I'm drawing, okay? So if I'm drawing an episode 1 piece, make sure you draw episode 1. We won't talk about the rest till I get there, okay? Because I know it's hard for everybody if they can't watch all of it all at once. But if I'm drawing that episode, we're going to spoil that episode. So starting with episode 1. Start from episode 1. Okay, so that's your warning. Okay? There you go. Hey, Tyler, that's a spoiler, my friend. A spoiler. Because I know a lot of you don't have Disney Plus where you are in the world. So some of you explained that to me. So, but if you don't care about spoilers, by all means, feel free to join. But it will be heavy in the title. I will say spoiler warning. Okay. But I cannot wait. For the final episode of Mandalorian. But I will say, one thing I will say without spoiling anything, I was a little underwhelmed. I will admit, I was a little underwhelmed by this week's episode, guys. Or last week's episode. I thought it was gonna be a two-parter like the year before. I thought we were gonna get a two-parter, but we didn't. That's as far as I'm going to go without spoiling anything. But, we didn't. So, which makes me hope that this week's episode is like an hour long, or if not longer. That's what I'm hoping. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, that's the most I'm going to go on there, right? So, there you go. Michael, well, Michael, you will. Michael asked a very pertinent question there, but all I will say is you'll have to wait and see, my friend. You'll have to wait and see. I did say that I'm going to be drawing everybody that's rumored to be in this movie. Okay. So I hope that answers your question. Yeah, could be better. Again, I'll fix it in color, guys. There you go. There you go. How did they get to pull up Black Panther 2 without Chadwick Boseman? Well, again, I think the big money's on Shuri being the next Black Panther. That's what they do in the comics. My friend John Campia, he really goes against, he's really against that, mainly because in theory, she would have to fight M'Baku for the role, But that's what they do in the comics. Shuri does become Black Panther in the comics, so I'm thinking that's where they're headed, and it's definitely a possibility for sure. Like, I was just saving some reference here. Saving some reference here, guys. Saving some reference. So we'll see. We'll see. Though I don't think they're going to say he died. I think they're going to leave it open. They said they're not going to recast for now. But I have a feeling they're going to leave it open. I have a feeling, okay, they're going to say more that he's lost or something like that, or, MIA, missing in action. So, or maybe they say he did die, but then it turns out that, they never find, they never find the body. That type of thing. So it's like an MIA death type thing. Just to leave it open to recast, even though they said they're not going to recast. I have a feeling that's what they might do. I have a feeling. But, feelings could be wrong. Did I record here? Yes, but you never know. They could just, kill off the character. For all we know. So, we'll see. We'll see. Again, in Feige we trust. In Feige, the track record hasn't been perfect, but it's an amazing track record. So, I know if anyone's going to handle this with grace and respect, it's definitely going to be Kevin Feige. So. Oh, yeah. Imagine John Cena as Sandman. I believe, who did that first? I think my buddy Jackson Caspers. You don't know Jackson Caspers, he's an amazing Instagram artist. Does amazing stuff. I think it was the first one I saw to do that casting, right? John Cena as Sandman. As far as I remember, he was the first one I ever saw. Anyone do that. So. Okay. All right, let's move on, guys. Let's move on. Let's move on. Push this over. Well, guys, just fixing my camera. Just give me a second. Or I'm gonna have to change my battery. And I have to bring the camera down there. Yeah, Thomas Church did a fantastic job, I think. You know? Well, Henry, that's the rumor. People have been saying that for the past week, right? So, though, you know, it's not from a reputable source. So we'll see. I wouldn't be surprised. Again, Benny, I think I mentioned this before. Asked me to show my coloring process. The only reason I don't show you guys my coloring process because a lot of the techniques I use in the course I teach. Okay, so I can't really show that to you guys because again, my students, they pay thousands of dollars for this course, and I can't offer that for free. You know what I mean? For you guys for free when they're paying thousands of dollars for the same type of knowledge. So that's the only reason I don't do that because a lot of the techniques I use, not everything, but a lot of the techniques I use. As you can see here, I already did the sketch. You guys can actually see it there. A lot of the techniques I use. A lot of techniques I use. It's in my coloring style. So that's why you won't, not for now, not for a while, unless I stop teaching. Which you never know. Maybe one day, because to be honest, I already gave up half my classes already. So you never know. One day. So again, a lot of you heard me say that many, many times, so I apologize for being a broken record to you guys, my friends. Because, you know, I do want to show you guys. I do. But again, unfair. Not fair. Unfair. Hi, Michael. From Vegas. You know who should be Peter's lawyer? She-Hulk. Now they did say in She-Hulk that expect a lot of superhero clients in She-Hulk, the She-Hulk show, right? But I'm more interested in how they're going to do. Is it going to be completely CG? Like going to be completely CG character? Now they did say she's like 9 feet tall, so I guess there got to be some sort of semblance of CG. So we'll see. We will see what they do. Very, very interesting. I end up changing the the poses just because I like this one better. Is mocap considered CG? Yeah, absolutely. Well, motion capture, absolutely. Because you guys don't, a lot of people don't understand because I've been on a motion capture set before. When we did Splinter Cell. There's a lot CG artists. They do a lot of work, a ton of work. I'm telling you guys, it's more than just the actor acting. Acting and it captures and that's it. No, there's a ton of work that needs to be done, from when the actor does his performance to what you actually see on the screen, right? There's a ton of work. Which brings the debate: should actors, motion capture actors, be nominated for Academy Awards for their motion capture work? It's hard to say. It really is. And it's hard to argue with someone who doesn't know the process. Because some people just think it's just as simple as they act, the ball's captured, and it goes on the character. It's way more than that. There's so much that goes into it. But at the same time, when you put it side by side, like you put an actor's performance side by side with the motion capture, like it looks almost very similar, right? At the same time. If you ask somebody who actually works in that field, they'll always tell you no. They'll always tell you no. You don't understand how much work these animators have to put into these things, to get the performance right. So it's a very interesting debate, and I actually see both sides of it. I actually do. I see both sides. Just a fun thing to talk about when you don't want to talk about our real problems, Will I be adding color? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Make the leg more... We'll make the leg a little bit more Todd McFarlane-ish. A little bit more tie there. It is. Is it Tuesday? It is Tuesday now, my friends. It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Cheers. Oh, definitely digital. What money are? Giving my Copics a break because they're running out. One second, guys. I just need to check a message here. There you go. Let's see here. Pokemon music. You know what, Henry? That reminds me of this old Wizard magazine, where they actually posed a question to the audience. They said, "How does Matt Murdock know when when he's okay?" This is gonna get a little TMI, right? But how does Matt Murdock know when he's in the bathroom, when he's done, when he's all clean? That was the question, right? So that was the question Wizard Magazine posed, and then someone came back with the perfect answer for that. So he says that when Matt Murdock is on the toilet, right? Okay, there you go. Okay, when he's on the toilet, right? What he does is, when he's done his business and then cleans himself, what he does is he does a swipe like this underneath his behind, right, to cause a sonogram, right? And he said with years of practice, he would know what a clean behind looks like with the sonogram, right? So that's how he knows when he's clean, so he could go, right? But he also said that if that's an unsatisfactory answer, he says Matt Murdock does not wipe his butt. He does not care. He's the man without fear. I remember when I first read that. I couldn't stop laughing. I just couldn't stop laughing at that. He doesn't. He's the man without fear, guys. Man without fear. He's the man without fear. Yeah, Wizard Magazine was the best, man. Wizard Magazine was our internet back in the day, back in the 90s. Wizard Magazine was our internet. That's where we found out all the latest comic stories. That's where we found out if there was any comic book movies coming out. That's where we would find out about it. There's no internet. Well, there was internet, but not readily available for everybody at that time. There you go. Hey, Art Chemist. There you go. Let's see here. But that's when we find out people was working on specific books, you know. It was that magazine, and there was another magazine back in the day. It was called Hero Magazine. Oh, let me tell you this story. I remember once me and my buddy Mark. You guys know Mark Michael. There was this store that we used to always go to. It was called. I don't want to even give the name. They're not worth it. But we went in there. We wanted to buy some Wizard Hero magazines, right? So we both went in there. And then Mark, like, he found a Hero magazine. He picked it up, then decided not to get it, and then put it back, right? Then I did the same. I picked one up, and then I was still looking at comics, and then Mark comes up to me and goes, "James, I just got kicked out." Like, what are you talking about? They think I stole a card in the Wizard magazine. I'm like, what are you talking about? In the Hero magazines. Yeah, Hero Illustrated. What are you talking about? They think I opened the package to steal the cards. I'm like, what are you talking about? So I put my magazine back because, you know, they kicked us out, right? Or kicked him out. And then they went to look at my magazine, the one I was holding, and apparently the card was missing in that one too. The card was missing in that one too. So they kicked me out also. And I'm like, I'm like, you want to check my pockets? I got nothing on me. They said, oh, you could have hid it in the store or whatever. They were like that. So we went home. We went back to Mark's house. And we told his mom what happened. So she made us go back to the store. And then the guy took the mat. He says, here, I'll show you, right? So he took a Hero magazine. He goes, I can sacrifice this just to show you. He opened it up to show us there were cards in there. And then she got another Hero magazine. And she told the guy, okay, show us how they would have stole the cards. Show us how. And then he was trying to do it, but in that particular Hero magazine, there was no card in there. Oh, so his mom was pissed. Mark's mom, she started throwing books. She started going, there's no card here, no card. So she paid for the magazine. She goes, I got to pay for this. Right? And then she said, you better apologize. I'm going to what's it called? I'm going to call the paper. It was just nice to see, Mark's mom and my aunt. She's like my aunt. She's like family friend. Stand up for us, It was fun. So I guess not that great a story, but just a fun experience, Fun experience. And I've been back to the store afterwards. They didn't really say anything. But sorry guys, not much of a story. Not much of that great a story. It was greater in my mind, But there you go. Let's see here. Yeah. Plot twist: the employees stole the car. They might have, but they were like, "How is it possible that the only two magazines had the cars taken out and were the ones we were holding?" Right now, I didn't do it. We definitely didn't do it. I would have told you guys if we did. We definitely didn't do it. So, anyway. Yeah. Not really a great story, but that story was better in my mind. Anyway. Anyway. Sus. Was a little sus. What time is it for you guys right now? By the way, for me it's 12:30 a.m. right now. I feel pretty good. More. I did get a full night's sleep last night, so that could be a reason why I'm not the most tired guy in the world. What do you hope to see from the new Fantastic Four movie? And a good movie. There. I think I recently watched Rise of the Silver Surfer. Recently. Yeah, boy. Who did the voice of the Silver Surfer? Was that Lawrence Fishburne? I forgot who did it. Am I right? Lawrence Fishburne? Let's see here. 11 o'clock, 1:30 p.m., 9:30 p.m. for Tyler, which means you're on the West Coast, right? 11:30 and Shay for Jessica. 11:30, so around my time. About a Central Time. You guys are Central Time. Yeah. Michael's in the Philippines. There you go. Always interesting to see what time everyone's joining in. So, there you go. Can I draw Loki in a tutorial vid? I think I did do one, if my memory serves me correctly. If you go look at my tutorials on my main channel, on the Box Office Artist channel, I think I do have a Loki tutorial there. So, whoops. Oh, was that on the whole time? There you go. There you go. Terrible was the unreleased one, of course. Well, again, the only reason they did that one, the unreleased one, was because they were just wanted to keep the license. Because according to the contract, they had to make a Fantastic Four movie at a certain time. Oh, sorry guys, the battery went out. Just give me a second. 1 second, my friends. 1 second. Just change out the battery, then we're back in business. Back in business. There you go. So guys, if I do come back, I actually think it's highly doubtful I'll finish this tonight, guys. It's already 11 o'clock. It's actually very highly doubtful. So I might be streaming a little bit during the day, but it would have to be silent. It would have to be a silent stream, or I might do it on Patreon. We'll see. It would definitely have to be silent because my kids are in school, right? So. So there you go. Am I scanning this into the computer? Absolutely, for sure. It's very interesting. You know, the webbing on this particular one. A lot different. Yeah, he did do Silver Surfer, right? Yeah. Hold on, guys. Let me just get some more reference here. Okay, just need a little bit more reference. One second. Oh, okay. I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired, guys. Do I know Dr. Rock? Of course I know Dr. Rock. Dr. Rock comes on the live streams once in a while, so you might see him here. What time will I be back? I honestly don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Don't know. No. When will I draw a red tornado? Not today. Definitely not today, my friend. If I don't want to talk about I don't mind talking about that. I didn't mind that movie too much, man. Like, it could have been better, for sure. A lot of studio meddling in that movie, but like, I didn't mind it. By the way, that movie was the first time I understood what code words are. Code, what's it called? You know, when studios create movies or make movies, they usually use a code name for the movie, so that they could talk freely about the movie without anyone knowing what they're working on, right? So the name for Fantastic Four was Henry Street. That was the name of the movie, Henry Street. But I didn't know that. Nobody told me, because I wasn't working on it yet at the time. I ended up working on it later. But people were always talking about Henry Street. I had no idea what it was. I thought it was just a show called Henry Street. Then realized later, I was like, oh, that's Fantastic Four that we're working on. Fanforstic, as we say. Yes, the 2015. I did work on Fanforstic, guys. I did. And I mentioned this before. I saw Doctor Doom. So I was one of the first people to see Doctor Doom, and I looked at him. I was like, "Oh, is our job to totally replace him?" It turned out our job was just kind of like to make him glow and stuff. I was like, oh. Right then I was like, people aren't going to like this, man. They're not going to like this. Oh, boy. Deep voice, not tonight, guys. Let's see here. Have I ever fell asleep during the live stream? I have. We could be 100% honest, you guys. Yes, I have. I think I did it once. Like, but it wasn't like a full-on sleep. It was like that. I've done that many a times, many a times. Who's that? Tyler said, "Did I hear Zack Snyder's Justice League might be getting an R rating?" Yeah, yep. That was was all the rage on Twitter today. And they also said that it might go to theaters. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. I would have liked to see that in the theater. Did I tell you guys that the first time we watched Justice League, me and Mark Michael? Did I tell you guys about that? Where our first showing, the first time we went, unfortunately, somebody had a seizure in the during the viewing of the movie, and then they actually had to stop the movie, and rightfully so. Someone had a seizure right during the movie, so the movie stopped at the part where Superman was came back to life already and was fighting the Justice League. So I hope the guy was all right. I don't know what happened to the dude, but there you go. Hey Mario, good to see you here again, my friend. Well, I don't know, Tyler, but that Tom Hardy thing. It's definitely a possibility. It's definitely a possibility. So we'll see. Don't be surprised. I know. You can be surprised all you want. But how awesome would that be, right? Whew. Well, Charles says Justice League is his favorite DCU movie. You know what? To be honest, it's got the highest Rotten Tomato score, which isn't saying a lot, but well, compared, I'm talking about in terms of the Zack Snyder movies. No, of course, Wonder Woman definitely has a better rating for sure. Like, I didn't mind Zack Snyder's, or not Zack Snyder's, what's his name? Josh Whedon's version. But again, I'm super excited to see the Snyder Cut. Just all I want to see it, and I hope it does well. Because I really like the actors they got for it. You know what I mean? I really, really like the actors they got for it. I tell you, I loved Ben Affleck as Batman. I thought he was an amazing Batman. We'll see what from what we've seen so far. Robert Pattinson's Batman looks pretty amazing too. But I really liked Ben Affleck's Batman. I thought he did a great job playing Batman. You hear my voice going a little bit, eh, guys? There you go. Yeah. Oh, I can totally see that, Charles. Oh, B Proof says Vancouver misses you. I miss Vancouver, man. I do miss Vancouver. I loved living in Vancouver. So, let's see. Well, part of me thinks Morbius will be in this series as well, These boots have weird webbing on them. Let's see here. Do you think Disney would ever merge the Marvel Star Wars universe with the Marvel universe? No. No, I don't think we'll ever see that. I don't see that reason to, you know what I mean? And, you know, if we go by continuity, technically, Star Wars was in a galaxy far, 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 far away. Long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, right? So technically, it happened way before all of this stuff happened, right? So technically. One second, guys. I'll be right back, all right? 1 second. I'm back. I'm back, my friends. Did I see the trailer for The Bad Batch? I did. And how cool does that look, right? You know, I think I heard someone say this before. I would love to see a Bad Batch series with Tamara Morrison. Playing all the characters. I think that would be fun. But you know, he's old now, right? How old's Tamara Morrison? How old is that dude now? Must be in his what? Is he 60? But that would be cool, right? And they were also saying it would be cool to see Tamara Morrison, what's it called, play Captain Rex. There were talks of him being Captain Rex. In The Mandalorian. Yeah, so that's why I don't think they'll do it. I don't think. So, anyway, no coffee or water? I got water and coffee. There you go. Let's see here. How you guys doing, though? You guys doing okay? Hey, Samari. How you doing, my friend? so you guys can see. See what I'm doing, eh? See what I'm doing, eh? Oh, let's see here. Hi, Vishesh. Well, I don't really do Instagram Live. Not my thing. Do. YouTube is better for live? Kinda. Yeah, this blanket. I feel warm. Don't it look warm? So you can tell it's nighttime. I got the blanket on. Let me just get the look. More bottom of the foot reference. I don't know what it looks like. I think this monitor. It's monitors. This is my monitor here. It keeps flashing on and off. It's really annoying. Gotta find his feet. So I believe he's got like suction cups on his feet. Hey Taylor, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, my man. Oh, hey. I think we owe one of these, right? Congratulations, Taylor. You are now a mod. There you go. There you go, brother. Did I do that properly? Yeah. There it is. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Much better now, Taylor. There you go. Glad you're feeling better, brother. Glad you're feeling better, my friend. This monitor has pissed me off. Taylor's part of the squad. There you go. Shout out. Let's see here. What do I think about Miss Marvel? Well, it's kind of too early to say. We'll see. I don't know anything. But it's interesting, like they did say that she's going to be in Captain Marvel's 2 as well. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see here. Okay, take care, Sam. Have fun. You're the imposter. Happy to see you too, Yarden. Thanks for being here, my friend. Captain Marvel 2 will now be after the new Blade. Will be now after the new Blade? Oh, really? Interesting. Hey, Jaspreet. Good to see you, my friend. Let's see here. I see a good Doctor Doom. Yeah, absolutely, Tyler. Really want to see a good Doctor Doom. Like, he's such an amazing villain. You know, we'll see. This Spider-Man took a while, eh? Every single one, just because of it's different, a little different. Yeah, we'll see. You know that they're gonna make it accurate. They're gonna make it comic accurate. Knowing Feige. Talking to Andy, like Feige told those guys. He says whenever they design a character. Like, you could add all the doodads that you want, all the little extras and all that you want. But if a regular person would squint their eyes looking at these characters, they should like they came from the comic book. They should look like their comic book costumes if they were to squint their eyes. So he's gonna look like Doctor Doom. You know he's gonna look like Doctor Doom. So. Oh, let's see if I'm awake to draw Emma Stone. Let's try to draw Emma Stone now. Okay, 1 second here, guys. Let me just fix my cameras. I'm getting sick of this monitor. All unnecessary detail you want. Thank you, comic artist. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. How long have we been going for, guys? Let's 2.5 hours. Thank you, One Maria. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, my friend. Hey, don't look at me, man. I don't look at me, Dolph. I didn't design it. All right, let's go. Okay. All right. Ah, this monitor. It's pissed me off. This monitor. I don't know why it keeps flashing on and off. Okay. Thank you, Jaspreet. Marvel Studios is my dream job. Practice Photoshop. And I talked to Anthony. He's not busy. Yeah. Yeah, Anthony's very, very generous with his time. He's a great guy. Great guy. When you know when it's always nice when you meet like really, really genuine people. Like you sit down and you talk to him and you can just tell what a really, really good dude he is, right? So one second, I guess. One second. Okay, let's get back to work. Let's get back to work. Huh? Let's see here. Where's my pencil? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Start recording. Let me just fix the focus on this one. Let's see. How likely do you think the quantum realm is the way we introduce the Fantastic Four? I think that's probably like 90%. Because the next Ant-Man movie, Quantum Mania is what they call it. Right, it's gonna have Kang. They officially said that what's his name again? I forgot the guy who's going to be playing Kang the Conqueror. And Kang the Conqueror is a huge Fantastic Four villain. So, but he's also involved with like Young Justice also. Or Young Justice, Young Avengers, Young Justice. Young Justice is DC. I'm getting tired, guys. I'm getting tired. This is supposed to be Emma Stone, but it's looking more like Anya Taylor-Joy right now. what do I think about the Morbius movie? I can't wait for it. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, that Gore cast, like, and maybe you guys could educate me because I have no idea who Gore is. I mentioned that earlier. We were talking about that earlier in the previous stream. I have no idea who Gore is. I got no idea. Because I remember before, like, one of the biggest rumors was going to be Beta Ray Bill. That was definitely a big rumor. But I am actually not familiar who Gore is. Kang is more the Avengers. Yes, that's right. He's a descendant of Reed. That's right, Charles. Thank you. Thank you for correcting me there. That's right. He's the descendant of Reed. So that's why. Kylan says, what's your favorite Spider-Man actor? Oh, yeah, we discussed this before. Andrew Garfield's my favorite out of the three. I love all of them, but Andrew Garfield's my three. Oh, really, Taylor? Okay, never mind then. I'll just trust you on that. I'll just trust you. Do you think Ant-Man 3 could tie into Hawkeye's show? Possibly. Like, they're all tying in, right? Christopher, they're really all tying in these days. There's no... Because it's also one of those things where you know you would enjoy everything more if you knew everything that was going on. Which makes you say, okay, now I do need Disney Plus because I need to watch all these shows to fully appreciate, you know, everything that's going on in these movies. You know, it's one of those type of things. Because it's like everything is interconnected with everything now. Which is what it was before, for sure, but even more so now, more than ever. So you kind of need to know everything. So it's a good thing I re-upped a year for my Disney Plus subscription. But you notice HBO Max is smart, eh? When it comes to the Wonder Woman, they took off the free trial. Remember before, guys, I was telling you I was just going to get the free trial so I could watch Wonder Woman? You can't do that anymore. You can't do that. But you know, if Warner Brothers sticks to its guns and continues to take it, you know, put out those movies every year or every month, those new movies, you know, I'm gonna have to get HBO Max too, guys. You got no choice. You have to, right? So. And I think they're sticking to their guns. I think they're sticking to their guns with this. I don't think all these directors and actors protesting and stuff like that, I don't think it's going to mean much. AT&T doesn't care. Now, could it mean, though, that they'll, you know, the boycott? Definitely. It'll be really interesting if that happens. We'll see. Oh, really, Taylor? That's pretty cool. That's really cool. That's a cool backstory. See, you know, that's always interesting when you see a villain. So I'm not going to read what you. I'm not going to read aloud what you wrote there, Taylor. But Taylor just put in the comments a good backstory for Gore, the God Butcher. And it's always an interesting villain when they have a very good reason or justification for what they're doing, you know? A believable justification for what they're doing. So what helps make them a great villain, you know? Thank you, Robert. Thank you, my friend. That's okay. I'll fix it in color, guys. I'll fix it in color. As we say in the movie industry, we'll fix it in post. Thank you, Devandan. Which is my favorite Spider-Man? Do you mean like in the movies or in like overall? I think the future, was it called Future Force, guys? Was it called Future Force? Future something or other? I really like that costume. That's pretty cool. The white and the black. I always liked that one. That was one of my favorite ones. Again, guys, this will look more like her in post. All right, on RD Animations. Nice. Future Foundation, thank you. You got Future Force. Future Force. Future Foundation, that's the one, yeah. Thank you, guys. Yeah, that's one of my favorite costumes. I think that looks really cool. Right. Also, I guess also because it's so out of the norm for Spider-Man. Okay, guys. You know what, guys? I'm looking at what I have to draw next, and I have no desire to draw it right now. It's 1:17 in the morning. I think I'm going to call it a night, guys. Which means I got a lot of work to do tomorrow. Which means it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to get this done on time. I want this video out for Thursday at the latest. We'll see. But my... what's it called? You know, it's still possible for sure. Tomorrow my brand deal video is due, so it's actually almost done. We just we need to send it to the client tomorrow, and he needs a few days to actually get it approved, and then that video is going up on Saturday. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, one more time, if you want to just like that tweet for me, that'd be fantastic. If you wanted to actually download the game, by all means, please do. But it looks like a lot of you already liked it, so thank you for that, my friends. Thank you, appreciate that. If you could do me just one favor, I just want to show those guys that, you know, I have a little bit of influence. If you guys haven't already, please go like that tweet. It would mean a lot to me, guys. Okay? And, yeah, guys, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll definitely be back tomorrow. Well, I won't say definitely. Looking right now, I think I could get this done during the day. But the morning, I have to finish off that brand deal video. And then get that up. And then I have to film all the stuff for the videos. A lot of things to do. A lot of things to do, guys. So we'll see. All right. So thank you guys for joining in tonight. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Great to be live again. And look, hit the bell. If you're enjoying the live streams, hit the bell, guys. Hit the bell. We are going to be doing this whole Mandalorian series once this video is done. Okay, so I wanted to do like a piece for every Mandalorian, kind of like what we've been doing before. And yeah, it'll be fun. All right, guys. So I guess that's it. You know what to do, guys. You know what to do. You know what to do. What do you do? High five. Here. Blurry high five here. High five here. And my name is James. I'm the box office artist. And no. That was my other ending. I'm tired. My name is James, and I'm your best friend. There you go. Whatever, guys. Okay. Say, who knew Pepper Potts was Amazing Spider-Man? Wasn't that great? Did you guys see Jon Favreau's chef show, where what's her name? The girl who played Pepper Potts. I forgot her name. It slips my tongue. She forgot she was in Spider-Man. She said, "I wasn't in that movie. I wasn't in that movie." She's like, "Yeah, you were in that movie. You were in that movie." So funny. Go check out that video. Okay, guys. Take care. Love you all. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Bye-bye. Bye. Oh, and now, bye-bye.